Hi, Oksara Ascended here, and this is a general reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs for the month of August. It's kind of a mid-month check-in, just to see where things are going and how things are doing since the last reading. If you're not following already, follow me on TikTok at Oksara underscore Ascended and the number one. Also follow me on YouTube, Oksara underscore Ascended. Every new follower on YouTube gets a free reading. Just put your tag in the comments to receive your DM. And we'll go ahead and get started with you guys' reading. Before I even pull the cards, sometimes I like to just get a feel for the energy before I pull the cards. Honestly, it's giving some of you some of you are not learning your lessons. Some of you are thinking about doubling back to a situation or a person that no longer serves you. This is a common theme amongst all the signs. Um, Recognizing when a person, like I said, or a situation is no longer beneficial to you, it no longer resonates with you, it's no longer serving you. Some of you guys are really, really stuck in this comfort zone and you've been there for a while. You're having an extremely hard time getting out of this situation, um, or cutting this person off. I guess I want to say, like, you're having an extremely hard time. And it is like most of the signs who are not following the lessons, who are not learning the lessons, who are not cutting karmic contracts, who are not progressing. It's affecting finances for the most part. Like, it's affecting your finances. If you're wondering why your finances are at a standstill, if you're wondering why um, you may be finding it difficult to make ends meet, I want to say, like, it seems like it may be extremely difficult. Like, maybe some of you guys are living check to check, or you're finding yourself with unexpected debts or unexpected um, things just coming up that's costing you money that you weren't planning on spending, and so therefore it's affecting your finances, your inability to um, walk away and stay away from this situation, or this person. Um, some of you could be having conflicts at work. Um, I feel like there may be some competition. Maybe some of you you're having issues with a supervisor. And you would think because they're a supervisor and there's a hierarchy, and you being an employee and them being a supervisor, in essence are above you, but they seem to be extremely competitive of you. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys you're in the running for a similar position, or they fear that their position is going to be taken by you, but there's a level of competition and jealousy that's coming from work. And even though it may seem like your job or your employer or your manager, or you and the supervisor's manager, whoever's doing the hiring, may be making it may feel competitive in nature, but try not to let your competitive nature as a fire sign get the best of you. Instead, see this situation, instead of competition, see it as a way to improve yourself, improve your skills, improve your ability to deal with adversity. Because, fire signs are something that is difficult. We tend to want to fly off the handle if we feel tried or played in any capacity. Yeah, it can go from 0 to 100 really quick. Some of you are waiting on a some of you are waiting on an offer that's never gonna come. I have to be honest. Some of you are waiting on an offer that's never gonna come. You're waiting for someone or something to um, bend to your will or your favor. This person, I feel like it's a person for a majority. This person is set in their ways. It's like two bulls butting heads, like, and neither one is bending or budging. But it's like you're at the point now where um, you guys seem to be coming out of a emotional place and into a more of a logic based place. Like it seems like some of you guys are coming out of being emotionally driven, because this situation or this person definitely played on your emotions. Um, they know your triggers. They know how to push your buttons. They know how to make you mad. They know how to get you back. They know how to make you feel sorry. They know how to. They've mastered this. Let's see. Yeah. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. When I get this page energy in terms of offers, or especially when it comes to love, even if it's career based or what have you, it always gives me, it's an offer, but it's not the best offer. It's um, not half ass, but kind of like, yeah, like it's not. It's like something to an appeasement, something to appease you, or something to shut you up, or something to hold you over. Especially if some of you guys have been waiting on a commitment, maybe marriage or whatever the case may be, and you and your partner are just not seeing eye to eye. Like you're standing firm. You're definitely standing firm in what it is that you want, even if it's emotion based or logic based. The problem is you thinking that you're going to wait it out or make somebody bend or shift to your will, or a situation bend and shift to your will. And it seems like the person that you're dealing with is just as strong minded as you are. Um, because this is because this is in reverse for me, it's letting me know that maybe some of you guys started to walk away because you started to see, you're seeing that the situation isn't working for you. Some of you guys tried to walk away. Maybe you're thinking about going back, or um, maybe this person has reached out because they noticed the difference in your energy, or maybe noticed the difference in um, your behavior. Maybe you're not as pressed, or they're definitely scared that you're dealing with somebody else. Some of you could be, some of you could be not. I feel like you're not. You're just playing the background just to kind of, like I said, call this person's bluff, to pull their card, to like, if you want this, if you want me, you're gonna have to come towards me. And that's a good thing. But you're dealing with a stubborn person who's set in their ways, and they may not necessarily be on the same vibration or frequency as you. So they may not act or react as quickly as you want them to, and it's making you frustrated. Because of the comfort level of the situation, because you're comfortable in this situation, because you're comfortable with this person, that it's a certain level of discomfort for you that has entered the um, scenario. I feel like some of you guys have been dealing with this person for a long time, and the fact that you've had to cut them off, or you're attempting to cut them off, or cut the situation off, it's uncomfortable for sure. It's I can see that it's uncomfortable for you. Um, I see Leo energy very strongly. Let's see. Let's pull some more cards. For some of you, while you're going back and forth with this person, or you're going back and forth in your head about, should I take them back, should I not take them back, should I give this situation another go, should I not, they're busy trying to decide whether you or another person is the one they want to be with. It's like they're your only option, and they're your only option, but as far as you go, they have multiple options. So that's unbalanced. It's unbalanced because it's definitely third party energy. Yeah, you guys are not on one accord. Not on one accord. It's interference. There's some sort of interference. Ooh. I really got the butterfingers with these cards today. I think it's the nails. I might need to cut my nails down. Okay. It's definitely overindulgence. Someone is juggling. Yeah, there's a level of devil energy here. Something imbalanced. Something is imbalanced. And like I said, you were in the energy of starting over, but because this is in reverse, because these two are in reverse for me, it's like you're going back and forth. Where you should have walked away, where it should have been a new beginning, you're backtracking. And it's bringing the unbalanced energy into those situations. Not to mention the fact that some of you keep ignoring the fact that there's a third party. You're ignoring it. You go through this cycle with this person over and over and over, and um, yeah. And even if this is a work situation for some of you, um, yeah. Even if this is a work situation for some of you guys, um, it seems like a toxic work environment. I have to admit, a lot of cattiness, a lot of competition, a lot of jealousy. Yeah, someone is extremely like jealous at work. Like they could be going out of their way to make you uncomfortable. And I feel like they may have a connection. Like I feel like it's an employee or a coworker and a supervisor, a coworker and a manager. It's like they're together, or they don't like you together, or they, you know, that manager definitely goes out of the way to make you feel uncomfortable. Y'all gotta let this situation go, this relationship thing. You keep going back and forth, and it's like every time you go back, every time you let it go, God and the universe rewards you. Everything, your finances start to get in order. Everything starts to get in order. You start to see, when you start to see a life without this person, when you start to see your reality without this person, it scares you, and you automatically keep going back. And even if you're not, I feel like someone is saying, well, I'm technically not sleeping with them anymore. I'm not either any type of entertaining that you're doing, talking on the phone, texting, just even energetic uh, transferences, even letting them into your thought space, into your psyche. Because there's a lot of karmic contracts that are on the table, I should say, that are up to be renewed or up to be broken for some. In this case, this is one that is meant to be broken, and you just refuse to. You refuse to like let it go. You're scared if you let go of the connection completely, this person isn't even all the way in, and they'll let it go too, and then it'll die, and then you just won't know what to do. Move on. It's not that easy. It's not that simple for sure. But you already see them in your life, what your life is like, what your finances is like, what your energy is like. It's more balanced. It's less worry. It's less stress. Um, Versus when they are in your life and you feeling that they're lying to you, you're feeling that they're cheating, you're feeling there's something they're not being honest about. A plethora of things that it's just so much uneasiness comes with it, and it just gives you some sort of validation. Um, it gives you some sort of validation, even if it's dysfunctional, that you still have a connection to them and them you. Like it's a codependency thing going on. But this person is codependent on multiple people, not just you. You have the strength to grow from this stuff. You have to release this karmic contract. Oh, I don't know where that card went. I'm sorry. You have to release this karmic contract though. You have to like physically say it out loud. For some of you guys, I want you to try that out. I release all things that no longer serve me. All people, places, and things that no longer serve me. That do not serve my highest and greatest good. Anything that stands in the way of my highest and greatest good and my wish fulfillment manifesting, I remove it All karmic ties that no longer serve me, they are null and void. It's simple as that. And don't go backwards when the universe removes this person out of your space. Like, don't get scared from the, because that's exactly what will happen. Don't get scared. It's already happened before, and you keep willing this person back into your energy. Like, you keep willing them back into your reality. You can just think about them too much and call. Some of you test that out. Let me see, because you've seen it happen. Now, you may think about them and they may text or they may call. You might hear a song on the radio, or you might see their name somewhere, or might be out somewhere and hear someone call their name and you're turning around because you think it's them. Or you may be out somewhere and see somebody that resembles them and you're looking harder. Not even, you cannot even see anyone and you're just looking places that you go just to, are they here? Are they here with them? Are they here with him or her? Like, you know, if you have to do all that, then so these are speaking a lot about you speaking this into existence. I'm using affirmations. Affirmation of growth, of self-growth. Affirmation for healing the heart. Because this situation, even though you're holding on to it with dear life, this person really broke your heart, or this situation really broke you for a while. It took you so long to get out of that place emotionally to where you're at a logical place instead of emotion based when it comes to this situation or this person. That I can slowly see you falling back in because of the codependency, because it feels foreign to you not to have that connection, or it feels foreign to you to not have this person in your life on a regular basis now that you made this decision in the recent past. It will affect your finances if you go backwards though. And it's like some of you guys are just getting your heads back above water. You can't afford that. You can't afford to play with God and the universe like this. You can't afford to call God's bluff. Like, it's major healing to be done. Like, some of you guys, like I said in some of my other previous readings, some of you guys, your third eye is opening. Some of you guys are called spiritually on a higher level, and this stuff that you got going on is lower vibrational, and it seems like you're being punished harder because you are, like, to a degree you're being taught I won't say you're being punished, you're being taught a harder lesson because your calling is higher. It's required of you to let this go. It's required. Stop fighting it. Like I said, breaking karmic ties, breaking karmic bonds that no longer serve you. Break the chains. Boundaries. Create healthy boundaries, especially if you have a child with this person. Or especially if this is a work situation and you just have to work around these people. You just have to work with these people. It's inevitable. Create healthy boundaries. I don't feel like I have to tell a fire sign, but for some of you I may. Speak up for yourself. Let your boundaries be known. Don't let anyone disrespect you, because it's this situation is similar to, like, it's giving high school vibes. Like, it's giving bully, it's giving mean girl, it's giving, and because of your temper or because of your patience and the fact that it's short, you need this job. You may be biting your tongue more than normal, like for a fire sign, like way more than normal. But it's okay for you to speak up for yourself and say, hey, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like the way you're treating me. Please don't do this. Please don't do that. And if all else fails, use that incredible brain in your head and go above their heads, like, because these people are like really petty. This is petty. Trust your path. Trust that this path that you're going down without this person, without this situation, is the right path. You have to trust that you made the right decision. Stop going back and forth and stop doubting yourself. For some of you, this could be your baby father or your baby mother. One more. The ever unfolding rose cracked open is happening for you, not to you. This is not a punishment. It's a universal lesson. It's a lesson in codependency. It's a lesson in self-love. It's a lesson in self-worth. Um, it's a lesson in control. Because for some of you, this is a deeper, especially for the situation with this relationship, even though you know it's not serving you and you're trying to hold on to it for whatever reason, it's a level of control there that you can't let go of. Some of you are like, I know what the universe is showing me. I know what God is showing me, but this is what I want. And it's kind of like, no, like, you know, I mean, you can choose. You have it's the appearance of free will, I should say. That's another story for another day. But for the sake of this reading, sure, you have free will to choose, but just know that your choices have consequences, and you see these consequences. And in this situation, you can't have your cake and eat it too. This person is below you vibrationally. It's not meant to be. Not right now. For some, look at the bigger picture. Look at how much time you're wasting. Look how many blessings you're blocking. Meditate and contemplate when you find yourself falling weak, when you find yourself wanting to go back to this situation, when you find yourself craving the repetitiveness and the monotony of this dysfunction. Meditate, pray to God, take your mind off of it. There's a million things that you guys, it's something that you guys are working on in terms of finances that I see trying to manifest. Like it's on the roll, but it's almost, because you're going backwards. You're going backwards on something. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. This card came out twice. How can you mother yourself? Some of this, the codependency can be related to mama and daddy issues. We all have them or had them. At some point, they have to be worked through. Maybe the lack of a mother figure, the lack of a father figure, is all of those qualities that you wish that you had, and maybe a mother figure or father figure, maybe that you felt you lacked. You're replacing with this person. So is it really love that you deeply, deeply love them, or are they a representation of something that you feel that you've lacked, or something that you feel like you were cheated out of, or something that you feel like you had to fight for, and that it's impossible for you to let go? I feel like it'll shake up your whole world if you let this go. In reality, it'll open up your whole world if you do. It'll open up a whole new world if you do. If you don't break this karmic contract this go around, you could be stuck in this one for a while. Like may not have another chance this lifetime to break it. And you know, some of you need to do work on your heart chakras. This really is a lesson in self-love. Not saying that you don't love yourself, but learning to love yourself alone, or learning to love yourself without this person, or without this situation, without this circumstance. Knowing that you're worthy of love and that you will find love again, even if it doesn't work in this situation. Fire signs are the shit. Like finding love won't be a problem. And it's like when you do, you're gonna look at this situation like, oh my God, I wasted so much time. Because once you clear out that heart chakra, prosperity. Once you clear out, prosperity does begin. It flows in. You have a backlog of prosperity because of this situation, because of this circumstance. It's a block. There's triumph on the horizon. Starts with the heart chakra. Assess your heart. Assess the damage to your heart. Pray and meditate to heal it. Because this situation right here is surrounded by. I kind of feel it would be the representation of a heart, but it's a damaged heart. It's bruised. It's scarring. It's barely beating. It's weak, but you're still holding on to it instead of getting a transplant. Like, we have to get out of our comfort zones. We have to redefine what love is, what it means to us, what it looks like when we receive it, and recognize that not everybody is able to show you the love that the way that you want to. They're not able to. They have mental restrictions, spiritual restrictions, restrictions on how they were brought up or how they were raised, or things they experienced when they were kids. There's restrictions all around, like, and this has nothing to do with you, but you're taking on the damage from it though. This might be something to think about because there's definitely stagnancy. Don't fall back into this situation. Whatever you did to get out of it, whatever you've been doing up until this point to maintain that barrier that you've put up, like I feel like there's a block, there's a barrier. You're not letting this person into your space, into your energy. Like you have an energetic block up, and they feel it. Don't think that they don't. They feel it. But it's not about what they feel or how it's affecting them. It's about how it's affecting you and moving on from it, moving forward from it, regardless to how it affects them, regardless to how it makes them feel. Because if they felt a sort of way from the beginning, um, this situation would be going on. So that's what I have for you guys for fire signs. Like I said, follow me on YouTube, Oksara underscore ascended. Every new follower gets a free reading. Just comment your tag and I'll DM you. And also follow me on TikTok, Oksara underscore ascended and the number one. Bye.